So we've got some awesome, exciting news for you guys, something we've been working really hard on for the past few weeks, and now I'm going to reveal it to you. We have been working with a local regenerative agricultural farm in our area called Double P Ranch, and we're going to partner with them, and we are developing their Mangalitsa pork operation. So our first set of pigs are coming at the end of the week. We've got to get over there and start building out the facility, the pens, get how we're gonna get the water to them and all that stuff. We're gonna get that built out this week, and we'll be getting the new pigs. So we're getting 24 Mangalitsa pigs. Mangalitsa is a very unique pig. It's a very fatty lard pig that has just super high red marbled meat, which just makes it super creamy and crisp to eat. Some people call it the Kobe beef of pork. So we're going to develop a system through his woods where they can just forage on natural vegetation mainly. We'll supplement, of course, a little feed to them if they need it. But it's going to be exciting for y'all. These are very, very unique animals. They look like woolly sheep, and yeah, I'm super excited about it because it's just a huge opportunity for me and our farm to one.
What we want to accomplish here on this piece of land that's completely overgrown with in the forest, which we'd call a closed canopy. So none of the kind of native grasses that are in this forest are not healthy because they can't grow, because the trees have completely covered it. They've shaded it out. So we're going to use animal impact to remove a lot of this litter and allow a lot of those native grasses to come back. And so that's part of a healthy functioning ecosystem that regenerative agriculture tries to enhance using animals. So we're going to use, in this case, we're going to use hogs to use our impact. They'll knock down a lot of this brush, and then we'll come back in a couple months and we'll see a tremendous amount of new growth, new grass. That's what regenerative is regenerating that land, applying it to make it a healthy ecosystem. Where it is now, it's not too much good for anything. It's just, all these saplings and these things growing that are not allowing any of the healthy grasses to then create a better soil conditions and better healthy ecosystem. So that's what regenerative is. This is what you use animals to do that. There is no other real method with regenerative to create those conditions. When we think back, nature did this on her own when we had massive herds of animals that roamed through these prairies and through these forested land and these savannas. And so we're just trying to replicate that. We're just trying to replicate those conditions. And it's going to be interesting to see as these pigs come through and knock all that down and open, all these little, 1-inch saplings, as those get knocked down and create a little more light. Just a little more light is all it needs to contact the soil. And you're going to see grasses that haven't been here in 100 years, right? So you're going to see so many different things come up that we didn't even know were here. It's going to be really fun to watch that happen, play out over time. So this is a native rye, and there's also a wild oat grass that used to be, prevalent in these forests. So they would grow, really thick in here. And as there has been no animal impact, they've been choked out. So these are kind of the healthy grass indicators that we will be looking for, a wild oat and this ryegrass here. And as we clear this forest, these seeds are still here, and they've been here for decades. But we should see many more of these grasses come back, and this is going to be great forage for the hogs and for cattle and anything else that roam through here.
And the natural habitat, like the deer and the rabbits and stuff like that, just for them as well. It'll be a much better food source for them.
That's exactly right. This, as I said before, this right here is not healthy for anything. It's no deer can roam. It's it's hardly any animal can get through this. So when we open this up, it's going to create a much healthier system.
So we're on day 2 of building the Mangalitsa forest habitat here on Double P Ranch. It's going well. I've got quite a bit done going up the path here. We decided we're gonna do mainly all forest area. At first we did kind of where we put bouncing back and forth. There's a pasture on that side of the trees to go out into the pasture and let them have both. But we really want them to clean up this junk on the bottom of the forest floor. So, and there's a lot of food in here. So we're gonna just mainly do forest area. Up a little higher up here, there's an opening, like a little meadow. So they'll still have some area to go in. It'll be more like a grass area, but our main focus is gonna be this forest. So they're gonna be forested Mangalistas, and like I said, I'm getting quite a bit done. You can tell I'm sweating and it's raining. It's raining today. The hurricane brought in some nice cool weather, which is good, makes the work cooler, but it also, I got a lot of rain coming, so I don't know how much I can actually get done in some heavy downpours. So I'm trying to really work hard today and get this fencing done. I think it's looking really, really nice, especially along this path that he has made. Yeah, it's gonna be just nice. So in the future, you know, when we get this operation up and running, there's big dreams of being able to have out customers and stuff, and they can come out and walk the trails, see the pigs, you know, out in the forested areas. You can just become connected with the animals and the nature of it, and it just makes the food that you're consuming better for you, more nutritious if it's raised in a more natural setting, getting more natural foods. The fat will be different. It'll be less bad fats and better and more good fats. There's a weird name for the fat, and I'll have to hear about it again. Eric, you know, he's the guru of all this stuff, so it's got a funny name. The bad fat's called like a puffy or something. So, but we don't want bad fats in our body. We want good omega fats, and we want good fats. And so that's where we're going. That's where we're going with these pigs. We're going to develop a pig that's really tasty, more tasty than a lean commercial hog that's just been on concrete its whole life. All right, so we're on day 3 of the pig pen build. We decided to do mostly the area I just drove you up on that path. We're almost to the top here, to this meadow, little meadow area. And we'll fence that off a little bit, and that's where we're going to cut off over to the fence line of the pasture. So we'll come up here to this. We'll cut across this little meadow up here, and then we'll run it back down the fence line here in the pasture. And that's about 1.5 acres of woods. So we're gonna need more over time. We're gonna need more area, but this will get them started. They can get this cleaned out, like we talked about before with Eric. They can work on getting this cleaned up and out. And as they do that, in the next few months, I'll be building another paddock, either up here or across the path. We haven't decided yet. So that's the plan. It's going okay. Rain's been hit and miss. It's kind of stopping me from getting it completely done as fast as I want, but we're getting pretty far. So we're gonna go in here and look. I'd like to look through this woods a little bit. I'd like to document on this video kind of what we're working with. That way, when we can see when it gets cleared out, we can see how long it takes. We can monitor what grows in its place. We're hoping that wild rye or wild oat, we're hoping that wild oat grows a little more prevalent. Some of this grasses, some of these forbs on the bottom. Yeah, so it'll be exciting to see. So we are finally finished with this pig system here, the first set of pens that we're gonna have, first paddock in the woods here. We've got a little chute area so the trailer can come down back up, and we'll get rid of some of this wire here and they'll go in there. They have about 1.5 acres of woods down there. So yeah, we're ready for the pigs. They'll be here next week, and it's gonna be an exciting thing, a big adventure, and a lot of work, but it's gonna be fun. So don't forget to follow along, hit the like, the subscribe, notification bell. And yeah, we're excited to see you around. Yeah, we got them water. Now we're gonna give them some food. Yeah, we'll put food in their trough. They're little tiny ones?
Yeah, and there's a big pig.
And there's big ones too?
Yeah.
Cool.